All right. Andre 3000 says he turned into a panther. Where the headline go, fam? He turned into a panther while tripping to Ayahuasca. I don't even know how to say that, fam. I ain't never been there. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Detroit, fam. I don't know what that place is. Um, he added the experience directly inspired one of the songs on his new solo album. All right. Okay. All right. This is an interesting story here. All right. Ahead of the release of his flute only solo album. I'm sorry, it's just for me it's hilarious. Look, man, create the music that's true to you. I can respect that. This part though causes a little concern. I haven't heard this album. I have no desire to listen to it. This isn't about that. I'm not about to listen to a flute album. But again, I wasn't listening to his music before then. Nothing against him, just not like I'm not a big music person. You know, like most people. Like I don't listen to a lot of music, so Andre 3000 opened up about this trip in Hawaii. Let's just call it Hawaii, okay? Ayahuasca, Hashka. I don't know. I'm sorry. Clearly I ain't never been there. Directly influenced one of his new songs. All right. So in the interview with Rodney Carmichael, it was suggested to him that the song title "That Night in Hawaii," where I turned into a panther and started making these low register purring tones that couldn't control S was wild. Okay. Oh, Ayahuasca. Oh. I can talk. That must be a drug or something, fam. A hallucinator or something. Okay. Oh no, I'm so funny to myself right now. I'm sorry, bro. The Outcast rapper and actor said it's because exactly what I was talking about. That's exactly what I was talking about. Okay. So let's see. Oh, so it's a drug. He took this drug. I was actually in Hawaii, and it was my second night of the first time I'd ever taken this drug. We did it like a 3 night kind of phase. Okay. The first night was inviting and beautiful and the most powerful love and connection with all things I've ever felt in my life. The second night was different, and everybody knows that Aya will do that to you in that way. Okay. All right. The second night, my stomach was hurting, my mouth contorted like a panther, and I actually turned into a panther, and I was doing like the grrr, like that kind of thing. Okay, all right. He goes on to say, I actually turned into a panther. It was doing this thing called toning. Toning is another way of purging, and purging is where you make these vibrational noises that you can't control. It started playing me like an instrument. It continued. I started as a panther, and then it would make me do these long kind of tones. All right, then. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing. Um, so let's talk about this. Andre 3000 says that he turned into a panther after doing some drug. What is that? Hold on. I need to. I'm sorry. I don't do drugs, so I don't really know what. I don't know what that is. Let me see. Ayahuasca. Ayahuasca. Okay. A plant-based psychedelic. Psychedelics affects the scent. Oh, okay. So, all right. So Andre 3000 does this plant-based psychedelic and says that he turned into a panther, literally. So these are his words, not mine. I'm just be real. As a believer, kind of weirds me out. All right, weirds me out enough that I don't need to hear the flute, the piano, anything else that you're playing, buddy. You can keep that away from me. Why? I'm gonna make it as simple as possible. In the Bible, there was a time where Saul was being tormented by evil spirits, and David came to play the harp, the anointed musician, right? David came to play the harp for the spirits that were tormenting Saul, and when he played it, Saul actually began to be delivered, right? So I'm one of those people that do believe in the power of music and that it's not just useless, right? Music moves more people than arguably anything in the world. You feel what I'm saying? Which is like this whole topic is about this artist who won't rap and people are moved and mad and upset. So we having this conversation. So to tell me that music means nothing, I just can't do that. And especially like, okay, now you've taken something multiple nights, 3 nights in a row, and it's turning you into something. Okay, to me, it sounds like a Marvel movie. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you, right? So, um, if a person tells me I took something that turned me into an animal and then I went and made a, a album off of it, and I'm not even rapping. Like I'm like, bro, you could turn into a panther, but you can't rap. Like, see, this is where it just goes all the way left for me. So at the end of the day, for me, this is where I'm like, yeah, I'm good on this one, buddy. So y'all can have the Flute album and the soothing sounds from the psychedelic drug that turned homie into a panther. These are his words, not mine. Music is very powerful. What up, Shantae? How you doing, sister? So when my man is saying that he turned into a panther, again, his words, not mine. Look, we got to look at it again. I think it's worth, like, maybe I should even look a little deeper into, oh, I went away. Hold on. Oh, yeah, no, here we go. Like, my man, this is like, look, he says it. He says he turned into a panther and literally said I was doing the grrr kind of thing. Um, yeah, it's um eh, eh, for me now I'm being concerned. now I'm transitioning into pure concern. Not like, look, you're an adult. You got to do what's right for yourself. You got to make your own decision. I'm not here to make decisions for people. That's not what this show is about. But what I can tell you is that I do think we should take warnings from people when they are telling us. Because, like, if I'm being real, I grew up, this is the difference between how I grew up in the social media era. When I grew up, everything was taboo. People didn't really say stuff. You used to hear stuff like, really the Illuminati or something. We used to hear weird stuff like that, like, yeah, such and such is this, or celebrities do weird stuff. You kind of hear about it and don't nobody ever say it, right? They come on TV cameras, they smile, you don't know nothing about it. And people used to just be like, man, whatever, I'm gonna keep listening because that ain't real, bro. Like, oh, y'all making stuff up, right? Cool. I'm cool with that because there was an element of like, bro, like it is hard to believe, right? If I would have told you this and he didn't say it himself, you would have thought I was out of my mind. But for me now, it's like, okay, this isn't no conspiracy. This isn't no hate. I have nothing, like, I'm just reading the article. My man says he took this stuff and turned into a panther and then gave y'all a Flute album. I'm just, I'm just, I'm just on the sideline. I'm just on the sideline. This is an observation on the outside looking in. It seems like something is a little different here, right? It if I've been rapping for 20 years, then tell you I turned into a panther, and then gave you a Flute album, influenced partially by this panther, uh, I don't ever have to hear this album. As a matter of fact, I don't want to hear this album. You get what I'm saying? Because to me, music is powerful. I don't need none of the Panther. I'm good on that. So that's my perspective on the Andre 3000. Look, on one hand, I feel it. I understand. Like, bro, you 48 years old. You don't want to rap? Just rap. I was with him until he turned into the Panther. Like, to me, if it was just like, yo, I just want to play the flute, and I'm like, yo, like, let my man play the flute. If you don't like it, move to the next one. Like, and I'm being real. Like, that's what that's about to me. But then once you say, I turned into a panther, grrr, I'm done. That's when the interview's over with me. I'm out of here. Turn that track off because I don't want to turn into what you turned into, buddy. And I don't want, like, maybe you lost your ability. I'm just being honest. This sounds literally like this should be in a Spider-Man multiverse movie or something. It's like, okay, so he turned into a panther and then he lost his rap powers. He can't rap. He don't. It's not because you're 48 years old. It's because you are now a panther. This is crazy. So, all right, so I'm done with that. Very, very concerning situation for me. Y'all can have that one. A lot of times on stuff, I sit on the sideline. I'm like, y'all can have that, bro. I will say this, right? In all seriousness, when it comes to celebrities, man, we have to stop putting these people on a pedestal. They're regular people, right? And I think we follow celebrities like they're superhuman or something. They're regular people who seem to get involved in some very tricky stuff. Like, he said he turned into a panther. KV Banks, what up, bro? I'm good on the new Black Panther. There will be no challenge. Listen, bro. Listen, Wakan don't. I am straight on that, bro. You ain't lying like this. I ain't trying to hear it at all. And then as believers, we got to think about it like this. We be in church and praise and worship, and we be like, the anointing, the music is so powerful. And look, if music is so powerful in a good way, then it's probably powerful in a bad way. I'm gonna give you the most simple example ever. If you see me with a hammer, hammering a nail, and you're like, man, that hammer looks powerful. Great. Well, put your finger under there. The same way it's powerful to do something good, that hammer is powerful to do something bad. That's how I look at music. Not really a controversy to me, nothing too deep. It's just my man said he turned into a panther. I'm out of here, buddy. All right, Wakan don't. So let's look at the 7 challenges to success. Right, today's episode is entitled